Hey y'all, James here. Like this video. She's back. She is so back. I'm here with another book to talk about. One that I wrote that releases tomorrow, August 7, 2024. And as with all Jaimsss P releases, we are here to get into the tea. So first things first, the title is His Sweetest Escape. And in this new book, we are still in Cheney, which if you read my last book, In a Day, right there, In a Day, by Jaimsss P. If you read this novella, then you know all about Jai Cheney. It's a new city that I created. And these new characters are from Jai Cheney. So first, let's get into the characters. So the female main character, her name is Deanni Rose Rivers. I actually used AI to create her visual. I'm gonna put that on the screen right here. I think she is so cute. But anyway, she's 25 years old, y'all. She was born and raised in Jai Cheney. She's the baby of her family. She has an older brother who absolutely adores her. Both of her parents are actually deceased. Her father died when she was really young. Her mother passed away when she was 17. So for a while, it has just been her and her brother. And her brother is actually married and has a daughter. Shortly after her mom died, she was off to college. And she went to college in Florida. So her brother went to college in Florida and she went to his alma mater, Sun State University. She graduated from college with a business degree and went to chef school shortly after that. So she never moved back to Cheney just because the city holds some traumatic memories for her dealing with her parents. So she just never wanted to move back home. So she stayed in Florida, graduated from chef school, and now she has an ever-growing content creation platform. She vlogs mostly cooking content on what is the equivalent of YouTube in the Jaimsss universe. It is called Record. She also hosts private dinners as a kind of side hustle. So she's doing pretty well for herself. Her YouTube channel, her Record channel, has about 50,000 subscribers. So not too shabby, and she makes good money when she picks up private chef gigs. My girl Deanni has been through a lot, and I don't want to tell all her business. I don't think it's my place, but she has experienced physical and emotional abuse at the hands of a man, and her response to that has been, number one, to block it out, but also she just has a hard time cohabitating. She has a really difficult time sharing space with others, and that's why when her brother calls her telling her that his best friend has moved to Hawaii because he's in recovery and he's in need of a live-in chef, and this is like a dream job for her because she has a dream of having a beachside restaurant. She loves being near the beach. This is a big reason why she stayed in Florida. So cooking, which is what she loves to do, in a humongous villa that's beachside, is like a dream job for her. But the live-in part is what she's hesitant about. So the book pretty much starts when she is offered this opportunity to be a live-in chef for the male main character, Cairo King. Cairo was also born and raised in Jai Cheney, and he's an only child. His father is deceased, but his father was an architect, and that inspired him to become an architect. Cairo and his mother are super close, not like on any weird stuff, but he a mama's boy for sure. So he also graduated from Sun State University with a degree in architecture. He went right back to school, got a master's in the same thing. And he actually met Deanni's brother, Dion. They met in college, and a while after they graduated, they started an architectural company. So Cairo is the architect and Dion is the contractor, and together they have CDS, CD structure. The C stands for Cairo, the D stands for Dion, obviously. And their business has been very lucrative thus far. They are pretty wealthy men. He is married. He's been married for 3 years, and life is just good until life happens, and he is visiting a building structure that he designed, and he ended up falling from the structure and injuring himself really badly. The accident caused some serious injuries. He is in the process of learning to walk again, all this stuff. And his wife of 3 years, he actually ends up catching her in their bed with none other than his physical therapist. She's a hot mess. He was not happy about it, of course, and he's already been dealing with all these emotions surrounding learning to walk and learning to do everyday tasks again. And so to find his wife, the woman who is supposed to be, you know, his rock, helping him get through this, she in bed with his physical therapist. He is over her in an instant, and he is just over it. So he decides to move, because he's still, him and Deanni live in Cheney, and that's where their business is. He's like, I just need to get away, because I'm just, it's a lot. So he moves to Hawaii for the duration of his recovery. He gets a new physical therapist, obviously, and he moves to Hawaii with his mother. He say, Mama, pack your bags, we leaving. So understandably, or kind of understandably, he has not been very nice since these events have taken place. The accident and the wife thing, he's not a nice guy right now. And he's very frustrated with his inability to walk. Not many people want to be around him. The only person who can really stand to be around him is his mother. And they moved to Hawaii. Now, when they moved there, his mother is over the food that is available to them. She is like a country girl for real. She loves Southern cooking. But she's at a point in her life where she don't want to cook every day. So she has been telling her son, we need to hire a chef. We need to hire a chef. He does not want to hire a chef because he does not want people in his space. He just wants to be away from the world, away from people. And so he doesn't hire one. So his mother takes matters into her own hands and calls Deanni. And it's like, Deanni, I watch your sister on YouTube record. And like, she's a cook. Can she come cook for us? So see how I'm getting ahead of myself? That gets us into the plot of the story. Cairo and his mother go to Hawaii. He wants to isolate himself during his recovery. His mother is tired of eating out, and she kind of under his nose, behind his back, hires Deanni to be their live-in chef. When he finds out, he is not happy about it, but at the time that he actually finds out that she actually hired someone, he had already experienced one of the meals, and he's kind of addicted. So it's like, I don't want her here, but the food is good. But I am not even trying to deal with a woman being in my house this beautiful, because of course he has some trust issues now dealing with what he just got done dealing with. So he don't want her in his house, but she there, and the mama says she not going nowhere. So yeah. Now, what you can expect from his Sweetest escape. This is a long one, y'all. And I don't know if it's really long by y'all standards, but it's long for me. It's the longest book I've ever written. Before this, the longest book I had ever written was Loving a Legend. That one right there. That black one right there, Loving a Legend. That's the longest book I have ever written, and that book is 74,000 words. This book is almost 92,000 words, y'all. It's almost 92,000 words, y'all. That's long, okay? It's a full-length novel. What else you can expect? You can expect, in true Jaimsss fashion, a slow burn. And because of the length, it's like, it's a slow burn. It is not love at first sight. They are not getting together in chapter 4. It's a slow burn, y'all. It just is. So do with that what you will. What else? The character development is T. The character development, I feel like I did my big one. I'm not even gonna hold you. These characters have layers. These characters are relatable. They are swoon worthy. They are real. They're real people, and I love them. I love them so much, and I think y'all gonna love them too. So the character development is chef's kiss. If I do say so myself, I just be tooting my little horn, but honey, ain't nobody else doing it. So anyway, this book is super sweet, and this is something I've been thinking about lately. Like, what is it that you can always expect from a Jaimsss P novel? I think you can always expect sweet love, you know? I believe that I write books for like the girls. I don't even like saying like soft girl era, because what does it even mean? But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. But I feel like I write books for those kind of girlies, the girlies who are in their soft girl eras. And I do that because it's who I am. It's what I love to see, experience, read, watch on TV. It's just, it's my vibe, and I write those types of books. I don't write them, although I do like to read, like, you know, darker romance sometimes, urban romance. That's not really what this is. It's a very sweet love story. You're gonna love the way he loves her, and you're gonna love the way she reciprocates it. It's just so anyway. So some of the tropes that are present in his Sweetest escape: forced proximity, best friend sister, a boss employee relationship. I said enemies to lovers, but it's not really enemies to lovers. It's just, we're just gonna say enemies to lovers, because at one point they are not feeling each other in this book. The scarred hero and heroine. The hero is scarred physically and emotionally, and the heroine is also scarred physically and emotionally. They both have their respective scars that throughout the course of the story they are going to help each other to heal. So yeah. And then another one is surprise pregnancy. I'm not gonna say who get pregnant, but somebody gets pregnant and it's a hot mess. But anyway, you know, Jaimsss books always have just a little smidgen of drama, because why not, you know? Have I showed y'all my cup before? She's cute. Author established 2022. And then the other side says Jaimsss, cause period. So those are the tropes in the book. Some other things to keep in mind: do not skip the back matter in this book. I know y'all like to just get to the end and then just be done with it. Keep on scrolling. There are two very special gifts in the back of the book, and y'all gonna want them. Trust me, if I see any reviews talking about how this book needed something else, I'm gonna ask you, did you read the back matter? Thank you. These extra little things that I feel like y'all gonna want, you're gonna have to work for them. You're gonna have to work for them by reading that back matter and doing what it say do, period. As always, I will be doing an ebook giveaway on release day, which is August 7th, 2024, tomorrow. And maybe this time I will do paperbacks and ebooks. We gonna see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I don't have the paperbacks yet, but of course they coming. The best way to make sure you are getting tea about a giveaway is to be a part of my Facebook group. The information for that is in the description, and to be subscribed to my mailing list. The information for that is in the description below. Alright, y'all, so that's pretty much all the tea that I am willing to spill about his Sweetest escape. Deanni and Cairo have to tell their own story, and they are telling it tomorrow, August 7th, 2024. I cannot wait until y'all read it. Please, when you do, come back to this video and comment your favorite quote from the book. I feel like there are a lot of good quotable quotes in this one. If you are not subscribe to my mailing list, you need to subscribe as soon as you see this video, because a sneak peek is going out tonight, and you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna know anything if you don't subscribe to the mailing list. So subscribe to the mailing list. I hate when y'all make me talk to you like this, but it's okay. We good. but subscribe for real. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everyone who has ever read a Jaimsss P novel. I appreciate anyone who has ever clicked on one of these videos. Do not forget to thumbs up this video. As a matter of fact, I need to cut that out of the video, put it at the beginning. Like this video, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next one.